All right, Rockingham in the ARCA car. So I'm going to go up to 14 to 1. This is just me personally. And then if you want to keep the steering offset the same, what you do, so like let's say you start here. If you go up 2 here, then you do 3 clicks down for each one that you go up, and that keeps your steering offset the same. It's not exactly 3, so I kind of +4, +5 is probably around it. And then I'll go down to 60. I like 60% Rockingham. I feel like my rear end likes to slide a little bit, especially on entry to 1. I didn't check the track temp here, so we'll see if it's a fast track or a slow track. But the line is pretty much the same. If you saw one of my main channel videos, talked about the delayed diamond, where you go up to the top, you kind of stay up at the top for a bit, and then drive back down to the bottom. That's kind of what we're going for here. Earlier braking than you think because there's not a lot of grip on entry. Get the car to turn down, then try to get your wheels straight. Have to maybe pedal the throttle a little bit to get that done, but it's still good. And we'll go for a second lap here. Not a horrible lap, but push a little bit more here. Get it all the way up to the top, turn it all the way back down. Make sure not to have too much wheel input here. And then I'm actually gonna drive down the track further here. I slid a little bit, but I'm gonna go all the way down here, get a little time for back. I wish I didn't slide there. Probably a free 3 or 4 hundredths there. But that's about where I'm at anyways. So that's track temp here, 120. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Oh, scenic. Yeah, we're not scenic. We're in cockpit. So run up. It's pretty much just the same line that you are running anyways. You start high, let the car sit high, and then cut down low and try to straighten out the exit. You can cut this, but be very careful because the turn into 1 is a lot earlier than you think. So I'm actually turning into 1 for qual lap. Like, I don't even have a marker for this, honestly. I just kind of vibe it out. But this is, if you want to find a marker out of this is about where I turn in. It's very easy to want to turn in, like, right here, but that's too late. Like, the right rear can't handle it. So I'm just brake dragging, not trying to slow the car down really. And that's why another reason why I'm lifting early. So brake drag 20-25% while we're still on the straightaway. Really got to get the car pointed before we're in the corner at Rockingham. So important. And then the moment that you get on the throttle here, look, so I'm really trying to stay off the wall. I know that a snap is about to come because I'm trying to full throttle while turning. So I knew it. So I was just on edge waiting to react to it, wanting to slide, and then once it kind of started coming out, I just pedaled a little bit and was able to get it off the corner. I maybe could have committed full throttle to it, but it was a little sketchy. So don't be afraid to pedal it a little bit off the corner. I mean, this looks like, oh, you're doing really technical stuff here. I'm not. I'm just trying not to lose the car. You know, what the hard part is getting it up to here and not hitting the wall. And then once you get this car pointed back down off the wall, then like the inputs don't matter. It's just like get your car out of the corner with as much throttle as possible. And then here I'm actually entering lower. You can push this a little more than I did. I found that for whatever reason, I find that there's less grip in turn 3. So I always go a little bit easier into turn 3. And the other reason is too, because we're only going back to the start finish line. Ah, dang it. That I should have just let it come up a little bit more before cutting back down. But basically what I'm trying to do is exit low because this drive down to here actually saves a lot more time than you would think because of like the geometry of the track and like the angle of the line. It just saves so much more time than you would expect to come all the way down to the bottom. So like mega pushing out of the corner and then not being able to cut down all the way. It doesn't even save too much time versus kind of exiting low here. Not sliding. Don't slide your rear tire like this. Unfortunate. And then full throttling on the bottom. So that actually saves a lot of time. Long run, we can approach two ways at Rockingham. I'm assuming because this ARCA car has really weird tires, I'm assuming you can just run the top all race, no penalty. And I think that's what people are gonna do. I could be proven wrong. And let me know below if I'm proven wrong. But in my head, it's just gonna, oh, don't hit the wall. It's cold. Dude, these tires are crazy lap one, like cold. You're gonna have a hard time on lap one. So really underdrive lap one. But yeah, just this same line, really trying not to slide your rear tires. That's what your goal is gonna be for the race. Like just letting the car really easy slide up. A little bit more tough than the normal top line where we're not letting our car slide up at all. You know, just, you can really let out early. And then the other option, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other option is to just roll bottom. And honestly, it's not horrible. The problem is, it's not horrible if you're like in a line, but in a race setting, ooh, it's really loose actually down there. It's kind of crazy. In a race setting, one line needs the full track and the other doesn't. Like the top line you can make do wherever. The bottom you need to wash up off that corner. And even then, it's like very hard to, it's even hard to like full save on the bottom. Like turn 3, you have to, it gets a lot looser than you would expect. So I can see people making it work down there, but I think that the easy answer and the one that's probably going to be the right answer is just this top line. It just is, it's the faster line that can take away an aspect that the slower line needs to even be close. See, it's just I don't think it's close enough to where bottom is going to be saving you more tire than you're going to get back at the end. Now staying off that wall is going to be hard. You're going to have to really adjust your entry line. Now a little scrape here or there isn't going to do anything, but over driving these corners is going to be so easy, and you just got to force yourself not to do it. Like you aren't really losing much time if you're lifting super, like look, let me lift this early. I'm not really losing much time, right? And I'm actually gaining it back. Granted, I hit the wall last lap, but yeah. But you can lift really early for these corners, and you're not losing anything. Like you saw how early I lifted for that, and I'm a tenth slower this lap. So that should be the more sustainable line. I feel like I'm saving more tires running that than sliding all around the bottom. But who knows? The ARCA car works in mysterious ways. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope to see you all on the track.